Imagine handing a cell phone to a caveman. He taps the screen. Nothing happens. He hits it with a rock. Honestly? Fair. But here's the crazy part. That caveman is the reason you have that phone. Today we're speedrunning 10,000 plus years of human innovation, from rocks to robots. And wait until you see what changed everything. Let's go. So 2.5 million years ago, a human picked up a rock and shaped it. That was the first piece of technology. No code, no electricity, just rock but sharper. Then came fire. Fire wasn't just warmth, it meant cooked food means more energy. Light at night means more productivity. Protection means fewer things eating you. That was humanity 2.0. Technology started as survival. But it didn't stay that way. Around 3,500 BCE, the wheel dropped. Transportation upgraded overnight, trade expanded, cities grew. And then civilization started flexing its muscles. Egypt built pyramids aligned with the stars. Rome engineered roads and aqueducts that still influence cities today. Thank goodness. China invented paper, gunpowder, and the compass. But here's the wild part. The Greeks built something called the Antikythera mechanism. It was basically an ancient computer, 2,000 years ago. Let that sink in. We almost had a tech revolution, way earlier, but then something happened. For most of history, knowledge moved slowly. Books were copied by hand. One mistake and the whole book ruined. Then in 1440, the Gutenberg invented the printing press, and suddenly ideas exploded across Europe. Science accelerated. Education spread. Innovation stacked on innovation. The printing press was the original going viral, and it set the stage for the next massive leap. 1700 era came, and steam engines entered the chat. Factories replaced hand production. Output skyrocketed. Then electricity showed up, and now we had light bulbs, telephones, trains, mass manufacturing. For the first time, machines multiplied human power. Productivity didn't grow slowly anymore. It exploded. Then in the early 1900s, scientists started asking, what if machines could calculate for us? Then in World War II, the first electronic computers were built. In 1945, ENIAC was born, which stands for Electronic Numerical Integrator, and computer was built and weighed 27 tons. It filled an entire room. And it was weaker than your smartwatch. Then came the breakthrough. Transistors in 1947. They replaced bulky vacuum tubes. Computers shrank, got faster and cheaper, then microchips, then personal computers. Suddenly, computers weren't just for governments. They were for everyone. But the real shift was connection. The internet wasn't just a new invention. It was a new environment, better known as the World Wide Web. In the 1990s, the web went public, and the world compressed. Information became instant. Businesses went global. Communication became borderless. Then smartphones arrived. Now your pocket holds a camera, a GPS, a music studio, a gaming console, a supercomputer, and we barely think about it now. But just when it seemed like tech couldn't evolve faster, it did. Artificial intelligence isn't just another upgrade, it's different. Every invention before this helped humans think faster. AI actually learns. Machine learning models analyze patterns. Neural networks mimic the brain. AI can write, draw, write code, diagnose diseases, even drive cars now. For the first time in history, we built something that improves itself. That's not just evolution, that's acceleration. And we're living in it right now. So here's the pattern: stone tools, thousands of years. Industrial revolution, hundreds of years. Computers, decades. AI revolution, years. But don't you think the timeline is shrinking? Innovation is compounding. The gap between breakthroughs? Well, it's getting shorter. We're no longer waiting centuries for change. We're updating every day, month, and year, from fire to factories to fiber optics to artificial intelligence. Technology has always been about extending human ability. But now we're building systems that extend intelligence itself. So here's the question: what happens when technology stops being just a tool and becomes a partner? Definitely a subject for another time. Well, if you enjoyed this deep dive, come along as we look at all the tech today and the future and how it can make your life easier. What do you think is the most important invention in history? Let me know in the comments. I would love to see what your answers are. So if you love big tech breakdowns like this, hit subscribe and we will take deep dives together. Because the future is just getting started.